But if we dropped us as a couple, dropped a baby today, like how many middle names are they allowed? Like is it just how much space there is on the...
I had a friend with 2 middle names, so I know we could at least do 2.
You can definitely do... You can do, I know of people who have like 3 or 4.
That's wild to me, because why do you need more than just the first one? I get a middle name, it's a second option in case they grow up hate the first name, right? A second one, it's like, all right, greedy.
Speaking of middle names, sorry,
I'm talking about Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I wish. No, we're talking about Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, does he have a middle name?
He does, and it's a great story. So I was listening, this clip came up. It's from like a 2021 episode of Mark Maron's podcast, but the clip came up on YouTube, and it was like, it's just been uploaded recently. And it's about like Quentin Tarantino's name, like is Quentin Tarantino, but actually isn't. So like he was born Quentin Tarantino because of his biological dad, but I guess his biological dad was a deadbeat. So he took his like adopted dad's name really early. But then when he became a director, he thought that Tarantino sounded more like directory.
Yeah.
So that's all so I'm listening to this whole clip and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. He talks about his dad and how like people writing biographies about him like contacted his dad and his dad told a bunch of lies. He'd never met him and stuff like that. And then he goes like, Mark Maron's like, oh, Tarantino's a good name. And he's like, yeah, if I did it all again though, I might choose a different name. And Mark Maron goes, what name would you go with? And Quentin Tarantino goes, I'd probably go with my middle name. I'd be Quentin Jerome. This motherfucker wants to be black so bad. He wants to be black so badly. But
it's pivotal that I'm the one that says the N-word multiple times in these
Quentin
movies.
Tarantino writing a script, and he's like, now who's gonna say the N-word and kiss someone's feet?
I guess I will thrust myself upon that sword if I'm
already being paid to direct. I don't want us to increase the budget and have to hire another actor. I will drink champagne from Salma Hayek's feet if I have to, and also say the N-word.
Yes. Oh, I hate it.
I say on this day, Quentin Jerome will never say the N-word ever again.
Unless I'm getting paid to do so by myself.
I write another script, in which case... You know when Quentin Tarantino has been like, I'm retiring from directing? He's actually just retiring from a free pass to say the N-word.
He's like, I'm done. I've said it enough.
I've said it. I got my amount. So Samuel L. Jackson gave me the pass. I've used it.
It wasn't like Fred Willard was writing the Boondocks episodes where he's saying it.
That would have been sick if it turned out this whole time Fred Willard was.
It's like, hey guys, if you need someone in there to be a white guy that says the N-word, I'm your man.
Fred Willard is such an interesting actor. Rest in peace. Yeah. Because like...
Loved you in Modern Family.
Yeah, you have to really think, like, what was his, like, big thing? I don't know what his, like, big thing was. Like, that show where he, like, made fun of that girl who thought she was a Ninja Turtle?
I was just about to say, I think me and you both have the same thought when we think of Fred Willard, and it's that where he's just like, look at this fucking loser.
This fucking dog thinks anime is real. What the fuck is that? What? Oh, I gotta look this up now. What is Fred Willard like? I know he was in that one episode of Community where he played Pierce in the Dream.
Yeah.
He was in something else that I used to watch, though.
There's probably some show he was on back when he was a young handsome fella that just popped off. I never heard of it.
Probably. He was in. He was in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh yeah,
and he was, I think, Ron's dad in Anchorman, maybe.
He was either in Anchorman 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Cannot remember.
Either way, rest in peace, Fred Willard. You would have loved Quentin Jerome.
You would have loved TikTok.
You would have loved TikTok. You want to talk about TikTok?